Hello everyone, my name is Leslie Hornoon and I'm the Global Head of Marketing and Digital at HLB. I'm joined today by Marco Donzelli, our CEO. Hi Marco, how are you?
It's all good, Leslie. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I want to have a chat with you today a little bit about HLB and our culture and the way that we work with people and clients. Let me start off by first asking you about your personal leadership style. Me working closely with you, I personally experience you as very much a leader or a mentor in the way that you lead the team. But how do you feel about that yourself? How would you describe your style of leading?
Well, in principle, I think it's important to adopt a situational leadership style. But I like to think about myself being a better CEO or better colleague in an environment which is inclusive, rewarding, to initiative and courage. So that's why I try to listen to everybody in the team, regardless of the age, background, experience level. So it's really an environment which I can see every day in HLB, and which I totally align. And because of that, because people are really owners of their own future, and of their own career and of their own work, then I think the mentorship side of my role becomes more important.
Absolutely, yeah. So you talk a lot about the culture and the environment that people work in at HOB, right? So I think in today's day and age, the work-life balance that people experience is very key to the success of the team. What's your take on that? What is your own work-life balance like?
It's a very good question. What I would say is that there is no formula, at least in my view, about what is the right work-life balance. On the other side, I can tell you that finding times for my things, for myself, for my family, for my interests, really makes me, I feel, a better person, first of all,
Yes.
and second, a better professional. I have more energy, and I think I can deliver better. I'm more creative. Just to make an example, I mentor entrepreneurship students at Cambridge, and it's really amazing, to see what people are thinking of, how they're changing the world every day, and I take a little bit of that into what I do at HLB, and at the same time, of course, I'm a happy person because I give back to them. So, but this would not be possible without finding time for myself. So I really would like to encourage, first of all, our 28,000 people in over 150 countries to think about that seriously. And on the other side, I would like to encourage our leaders globally to foster a culture where thinking about ourselves is really something good.
Yes. Well, you certainly encourage me to do that. I think for me personally, I really love to travel. And since I started my professional career, I've lived and worked in 3 different countries. And especially in today's world where we work very agile, and as I mentioned, because we are in a global team, the ability for me to work from multiple locations and just log in and work from any time zone or from any country, I think, to your point about finding sources of energy that give you a good work-life balance and pleasure in your work, that's something that I personally very much experience and value at HOB. Yeah.
Well, you mentioned agile working to a certain extent. So this is really an area where we are actually investing a lot in it, and to streamline our processes. And but this is just part of the wider investment in the client journey. So agile means being agile also with our clients. Absolutely. At the same time, we are investing in other areas of technology, such as making our compliance services more efficient, and using technology to really personalize and differentiate our offer in regard to advisory services, for example. So it's really an overall journey where technology, which sees technologies at the center of it.
Yes, absolutely. I think that for me, being head of marketing, it's all about creating value for clients, right? And to your point, I mean, everyone is now working agile. That in itself is not a differentiator, but I guess that the way how we deliver the HLB experience to our clients, regardless of where they are, is very important, especially a big focus point in my role and in my job, right? And to your point about digital technology and innovation, there are so many technologies today that allow for customized or personalized experience, which on one hand makes the client experience even better, but at the same time, for me, it also makes my job more complex with managing all of these different innovations. But yes, I think that technology very much is the key to both our people and our client experience and improving that in the foreseeable future.
Yeah, absolutely. And we are investing, I would say, in an important way in technology, not just in terms of making the client experience agile, but in general making it better, which includes, for example, making our compliance services more efficient, and ultimately also improving, let's say, the experience in terms of differentiating our products through technology. To really personalize ultimately the experience. And I think the more we do that, the more also we need to invest in first our brand, and that's what we are doing, because we want to
create a seamless experience.
Exactly,
I guess,
that's
for
very
a client.
important.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose that our point of differentiation is that we're very much a people organization, and regardless if a client works with us, say in China, in Brazil, or in the UK, that experience should always be seamless.
Yeah.
And what I've seen happening at HOB over the last period is that we've been very much investing in upskilling our people in digital skills. And
so really, as you say, we talk about technology, we talk about talent, we talk about brand, and all goes very much together. But in principle, it's an investment in people. So that's what I want to think about our new strategy.
Thank you. Yeah, that's great.